Hi, good morning. It's early in the morning here and it's raining outside, so forgive me if I'm having my coffee while I'm sharing this with you. This can be a long discussion, but I'm sure you learn a lot. I can still remember the frustrations and stress that I experienced with some of my clients, and it's really terrifying. There's this one client who can't seem to make up her mind regarding the campaign I planned for her, and it took us months to finalize our plan because of the time it took for us to have back and forth emails and meetings to discuss revisions. There is also this other client that I think is so close-minded to ideas that I know will be helpful for his business. So it seems that we are not on the same page. So one day, I said, I have enough of this. I have to do something about it. But instead of blaming my clients, I took full responsibility for it. I asked myself, what did I do wrong? Why am I in this mess? And I found out that it's because I haven't set the right expectations with my client at the start of my relationship. So I wasn't so clear about what can I do for them and how will I do it. So the solution that I found that works for me, I created and standardized my client onboarding process. Onboarding process, what's that? That's exactly my question when I ask successful freelancers on how I can solve my problems with my clients. This is the reality. I have known a lot of freelancers and agency owners that don't have a proper client onboarding process. And if you're one of them, you're missing a lot. You'll be like me, you're having a lot of headaches and so much stress. So what is client onboarding process and why we should do it? So let me answer those questions one by one. First, what is the client onboarding process? The client onboarding process is the standardized way of welcoming your clients into your business, tending to their inquiries and concerns, and making sure that you are on the same page throughout your business relationship. And this is done during the beginning of your relationship with your clients. So I would like to emphasize two things here. Number one, standardize. It means that it's the same for every client I handle, and I improve it as time goes by to make it more effective and efficient to help me provide better results and service to my clients. And speaking of standardized, me and my friends at Digital Marketer created a client onboarding questionnaire that we should be asking our clients no matter what industry they're in. It's free for you to download, so just click on the link below. And two, beginning of the relationship. When exactly? Before you start actually working on your client's project right after you signed a contract. So why do it during that time? Because that's the time that your client is excited that they have you and are most likely to listen to what you tell them to do. You have to leverage that excitement, that moment. Because for them, during that time, you needed to help them. The client onboarding process defines the step-by-step process of fitting in your services to your client's needs and wants, to make sure that you can deliver the results they needed and wanted. So why do you need to do proper client onboarding process? Having a client onboarding process has a lot of benefits for my freelancing business. And here are the benefits that I think is the reason why we should be doing it. Number one, consistency. By having a standard process of onboarding, I am sure that I'm consistent with the quality of my service. And every client I handle. It helps me become more efficient and in conducting my service, thus giving me time to handle more clients. It also helps me to better manage my clients. Excuse me. Number two, professionalism. Having a standard onboarding process created good impressions with my clients because it showed them that I know what I'm doing and I have a process for that. It elevated my value from literally here to here. My clients appreciate it because I save them time by having streamlined process, which means we will not be wasting time emailing back and forth with each other because I forgot some vital information from them. Because my onboarding process is standardized, I make sure that I get all the information I needed from my clients during the onboarding process. Number three, benefit. Expectation. For me, setting up the right expectation between me and my client is so important because that way I can avoid my clients changing their minds on me, which is so frustrating. The client onboarding process allows me to gauge the client's needs and let me know how I can meet those needs. Without clear expectations, I don't know what to deliver and how to deliver it. Before having a client onboarding process, I don't know if I can deliver what the client expects. It's bad for us both because it leads to total waste of time and resources. Without proper onboarding process, my clients were also unsure of my services, which resulting to them changing their minds always. The client onboarding process helped me set the tone of my relationship with my client, and they see me as a reliable professional, which is more helpful because they believe in my ideas. It saved me from the stress and frustrations that I get when I didn't have proper client onboarding process yet. Before benefit is retention because I'm delivering consistent results to my client and I set up proper expectation starting from our relationship. My clients are with me for long term now. I realized that retaining a client is important because it cuts my cost of client acquisition and it helps me use my time efficiently. I read from Gartner Group that they say that 80% of a company's future revenue will come from 20% of its current customers. So knowing that, it just makes good business sense to make sure that I retain my clients for a long time. And the fifth and final benefit is referrals. Because I deliver consistent results and I retain my clients, they refer my business. I learned that when you help your clients succeed by delivering results that they expected and matters to their business, they're more likely to refer. Why? People are asking how my clients succeeded. And they're happy to tell those people that they succeeded with my help. Which means more business for me. Yes! So that is how I avoided frustrations and stress from my clients by creating and standardizing my client onboarding process. If you want to know how I do my client onboarding process, I created a video for that. You should check it out.